transformation executed by unprecedented precision, a diabolical athlete.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of ECW Unstoppable. And ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the ring after making a very interesting statement last week, basically destroying Cactus Jack's celebration of the Legends Championship. It is Seth freaking Rollins, and this guy thinks he's all funny, thinks he's all fun and games. But something that really stuck to me last week, you could hear it in my voice last week and this week, was when Cactus Jack was talking about his mother, Seth Rollins, interrupted.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins interrupted Cactus Jack, pretty much making the situation all about himself, and that's all I feel like that Seth Rollins ever does, is become selfish and introduce himself back into the Legends Championship picture. And quite frankly, I don't think that makes for a legend in my definition. But nonetheless, I mean, he doesn't really need to prove himself, but here to prove himself here tonight is Seth freaking Rollins, looking to add another match, another win to his resume against the former television champion. Two #1 contenders going at it, and it's the former television champion, Dragon Lee.
The LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee.
Again, another huge momentum shift to whoever wins here tonight. Dragon Lee lost his television championship at Cold Hearted in a triple threat match with Obafemi and the new champion, who we will see later on tonight. That is Shield of Hardcore Evolution. And Lee will be having a rematch at St Valentines Day Massacre. Has been made official by the general manager Xavier. Dragon Lee will get his rematch for the television title at the upcoming pay-per-view. But for now, Seth Rollins, Dragon Lee, our opening contest of Unstoppable. It's going to be a big one, and it's right now. Seth Rollins dodging. Lee does not dodge the second one, however. And Lee trying to use some technical prowess. How about Seth Rollins' nice switch through. Seth Rollins really wrenching on the ribs of Dragon Lee. Oh, and Lee showing off the strength with a switch through of his own. Very impressive. Oh, snapmare by Rollins. Rollins now with the headlock. Masterclass to kick off the contest. Rollins wrenching on the neck of Dragon Lee, trying to pop off his head like an action figure. Got a hold of that mask as well. Very hard for Dragon Lee to breathe. Now has the arm of Lee. Again, wrenching on the arm of Lee. Try to get the camera angle situated. Nice arm drag by Rollins. Again, collar and elbow tie of these two, showing off their technical prowess. Interesting to see at the start of this matchup, referee trying to get Rollins off the ropes. Clean breakup. Rollins able to capitalize first. Off the clean break now. Collar and elbow again. Dragon Lee wrenching on the head of Seth Rollins now. Side headlock. Again, Rollins able to capitalize. Both superstars feeling out each other. Former champions in ECW. Of course, Seth Rollins, a former World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on? Referee and Seth Rollins looking to the ringside. That's Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack distracting Dragon Driver by Dragon Lee. And Lee letting off the pin? What? Lee not done with Seth Rollins, jumping back into the ring. Maybe Lee's a little confused as to why Cactus Jack was out here. Maybe accepting that Legends Championship matchup for him and Seth Rollins. And Rollins now capitalizing after Lee got a little confused. Rollins off the ropes, big drop kick. Nice combo by Rollins. Rollins now catches Lee with a pedigree. Cover. And referee calls for the rope break. Interesting. For the referee's discretion. Now sizing up Rollins. Beautiful. Spanish fly. And Rollins still able to catch Dragon Lee off guard. Back and forth now. Hurricane Rana. And Lee fired up. Might be looking for another Dragon Driver. What a big Hurricane Rana. Using the speed now is Lee. Lee in the corner. Setting it up. Dragon Driver. Number 2. And Seth Rollins somehow kicking out of 2. Standing shooting star. Both men have something to prove at the pay-per-view. Dragon Lee, I feel like more than Rollins. And Lee going high. But doesn't miss the super kick. Rollins is in trouble. Lee throws him in the corner. Enziguri. Lee now another cover. And Rollins again kicking number 2. Maybe thinking what he has to do to pin a former world champion, Seth Rollins. Again, I guess the accolades do self themselves. Longest reigning ECW World Heavyweight Champion, a 3-time world champion at that, as Rollins goes for a cover. And Lee kicks out at 2. I guess you could quote that as ECW legendary. Of course, he's won world titles and other promotions as well in Seth Rollins. Uh-oh. Rollins now Thinking curb stomp. It connects. Is that enough for Rollins? And yes, it is, despite the distraction, despite taking 2 Dragon drivers. Rollins only needs 1 curb stomp. And has 2 more weeks until he can try and become Legend Champion of the World. As it looks like the tensions are high between him and Cactus Jack, we might be getting that Legends Championship match after all. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. God has been running rampant all over. And look at this Hardcore Evolution. First to come out to the ring. I was going to say, been running rampant all over both Unstoppable and Evolution. They need a new challenger for the tag team titles. And it is, oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. AOP is back after Akam had surgery. Left out for an injury.
At a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Result, authors of pain.
And 2/3 of NBM is here to take on the challenge to try and win a #1 contendership for GOD's titles. It is Akam and Razor, AOP, and they are taking on Hardcore Evolution. Saw Cross and I believe excuse me, but I'm being told that there is a 3rd team part of this triple threat, or to make it a triple threat. And making their return to the ring, it is Mark and Joe Coffey, known as Gallus.
And at a combined weight of 486 pounds, Joe Coffey and Mark Coffey Gallus.
Gallus, a bunch of hard-nosed Scottish wrestlers. Of course, have been trying to make a name for themselves on Unstoppable. Maybe tonight is their night for a huge brawl and a chance at the tag team titles. So there we go, the medal. Starting off the matchup, we got AOP, Gallus, and Hardcore Evolution. Looks like we're getting all 6 competitors in the ring at once. One fall to a finish. It's going to be a chaotic masterpiece. We see the referee in the middle. He's scared for his life. He's got 6 behemoths going at each other. Big German suplex. Gallus, AOP, Hardcore Evolution, God watching backstage. It'll be interesting to see who wins this matchup. Another big German suplex. Cross is taking most of the damage right now. He's the smallest competitor in the ring. Bodies being thrown around all over. DDT there. As one member of AOP got a sledgehammer, as if this couldn't get more any chaotic. A bump in there to the referee. Look at this. Big, reversal. Reversal by Metal. And he delivers a running power slam outside the ring. Steel chair in the ring by Mark Coffey. And finally, we're down to 2 competitors inside the ring. That is Cross and Joe Coffey. The reverse springboard disaster kick by Cross here. Cover. Only 1 count. Small suplex connects by Cross. Meanwhile, outside the ring, a bunch of chaos happening next to us with AOP in one half of both Hardcore Evolution and Gallus. Again, the chaos ensuing, bodies all over the place. Metal, the only one in the ring. Here comes Joe Coffey, or Mark Coffey, in a big clothesline. Hardcore Evolution, the only team inside the ring right now. Up top, Cross, taking something high flying. Big kick there. And now 2-on-1 Superman punch, doesn't quite get all of it. If I believe that is Akam. But lifting him up, GTK inbound, busting him open, cover, and Gallus right there to break it up immediately. Big powerbomb by Joe Coffey. Chaos coming back into the ring as all 6 competitors are dishing out pain. Good on you by AOP, the returning AOP. Cover, and a big kick out at 1. Ring starting to fizzle out again. Sidewalk slammed by Razor. Big uppercut by Joe Coffey. We have Akam and Mark. Keep getting Gallus mixed up. That is Mark Coffey in the ring with Akam. Shot block by Akam. Here comes Cross. Of course, it's been Hardcore Evolution's mission to make Hardcore great again and get as much gold as possible. Look at this, another GTK. Cross, busted open. Joe Coffey, a breakup by Mark, who tries to go for discus clothesline. Oh, AOP with a kendo stick. Again, the chaos coming inside the ring with all 6 competitors. Big knee by Cross. I believe that is Razor looking for a choke slam reversal, but does not reverse the choke slam the second time. Big choke slam connects. Akam looking to end it. No. Reversal. Beautiful move. Joe Coffey trying to steal it. Mark Coffey going for a pin. Too much action. Being unwitnessed and a kick out. A huge kick out, as Gallus definitely would have had that one. Nobody was going to break that up in the nick of time. AOP taking out Gallus right now. Big shoulder tackle. Akam or Razor might steal it. And a kick out, barely able to kick out, is Cross. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 huge announcements. Might be able to get to it. Spike DDT inbound. Again, busting open everybody in this matchup. Cover. And a big kick out. Joe Coffey didn't even realize Superman punch by Cross. And Hardcore, no! Hardcore Evolution almost had the #1 contendership. But another big kick out saving the day for AOP and potentially Gallus. Speaking of cover here, break up at 1. As I've been trying to say, 2 huge things coming up later on tonight. First, coming up next after this hellacious matchup, Xavier Savior will talk to the universe about how Adrian attacked him last week, turned on Testimony X. And in our main event, we will see Adrian the Destroyer, the Unstoppable World Heavyweight Champion. Big spear by Cross. Cover. And break up. Adrian the Destroyer, the World Champion, will take on. We'll take on Hardcore Evolution's Shield in our main event. Baseball bat now by Cross. So it would be champion versus champion, hidden on world champion, taking on television champion. A big choke slam again. Another breakup. Big power bomb. AOP trying to get this matchup done, but there's too many people in the ring to try and get a pinfall right now. Sledgehammer potentially being used. It gets reversed with a kick by Cross. I believe that is Razor with a submission maneuver. He lets it go. Cross going for a cover. Joe right there immediately to break it up. Throws him into the corner. Reversal. Joe now. Nope. Back and forth between him and Razor. And Razor just tosses him down with the strength. Cross coming back into the ring. Everybody coming back into the ring except for Mark Coffey. They're trying to pull off the hood. And a big backbreaker by Joe Coffey. Destruction inside the ring right now. I think I see like 3 broken kendo sticks. Huge cover here. And another big kick breakup. Big German suplex now down to 2. Spinning heel kick by Cross. He could put the finishing touches up for grabs. Hardcore Evolution. No. Big kick out. Big spear. Cross again. Cover 1, 2, and another breakup by AOP. Back body drop. Razor. Lifting him up. Choke slam. Razor. M1, 2. And no. How did he kick out? Destruction bomb by Akam. Cover. 1, 2, and a breakup. Again. Oh, look at this. Pump handle. Throwing him down. Cross breaks up the pin for Mark Coffey. Turns it into a big rainmaker. Cross desperation mode, going for a cover. It gets broken up. Cross again with another cover. But again, gets broken up. Needs to get everybody out of the ring. God might have the cakewalk if they face one of these two teams next week, because none of these teams are going to be even close to 100%. After this brutal matchup, nobody wanting to give up. Power slam there. Missing the cover. It got broken up, I believe. Pummeling strikes by Rezar. Oh, another destruction bomb. It connects right on the sledgehammer by Akam. Boss able to break it up. Big elbow, that might be enough. But no, Rezar right there. Throws him back into the ring. Just down to Rezar and Mark Coffey. Camel clutch, locked in, both men bloodied up. Here comes Cross to break it up. Oh, but Mark can use his strength as well. Sweep him off his feet. Big power slam. Here comes Hardcore Evolution. And they must love what is happening right now. So much blood. So much determination from these three teams. Discus clothesline connects by Joe. Look at the back, the bruised and battered back of Joe, who gets the victory. AOPs. Akam was distracted.
Here are your winners, Joe Coffey and Mark Coffey. Gallus!
And Gallus finally find a way to end the troubling chaos that was this six-man tag, as Gallus will now face God for the tag team titles. Ladies and gentlemen, Xavier the Savior come out of his car, and wait a minute, what the hell? God attacking Xavier. I thought they were coming to meet up with him to escort him outside to the ring. Lifting up the ones as God. Xavier trying to fight back now. His only instincts. Did Adrian corrupt God? Uh-oh, double team here. DDT on the concrete. Throwing Xavier backstage now. Xavier was supposed to issue a statement over Adrian the Destroyer. Turning on Testimony X. It looks like God is following suit. Shovel in hand right to the back of Xavier the Savior. We saw Xavier take on Cross of Hardcore Evolution last week. He defeated him. But then after the matchup, with the victory in mind, Adrian lifted up the hand and then destroyed, pun intended, Xavier the Savior with a low blow. But the 2-on-1, too much for Xavier the Savior right now. He's getting a little bit of offense, but not a whole lot. As Tomatonga with a kendo stick. Xavier saying, bring it on. Lifting up the Savior. Oh, dumping him onto the concrete. Tomatonga just laughing at the fact that Xavier is broken and battered, betrayed by his family in Testimony X. Oh no, Rikishi driver! Samoan driver connects on the Savior. Going towards the elevator. We've seen the likes of Tama Tonga go through that power equipment to his left. Might be looking to do the same here. As God now celebrating a battered Xavier the Savior. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event. It is champion versus champion. And kicking us off first.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Indiana, weighing in at 228 pounds, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer, Adrian.
The Destroyer Adrian with a new look in mind. With the crosses on his back, making fun of the Savior after turning on him last week, hitting a low blow after his matchup, and pretty much destroying Testimony X. Now it seems like God is also following suit with the Destroyer, the world champion of Unstoppable. And the television champion, representing Hardcore Evolution, it is Shield here tonight. Champion versus champion, here we go. Again, going for a tie-up here. Adrian trying to take over. Reversal by Cross. Snapman here, side headlock by Adrian. Adrian now ranching on the arm. A nice arm drag now. Going back to the collar and elbow tie-up. Side headlock for Cross. Pretty interesting to see these two in a technical matchup, as it really is high-flying speed for Adrian versus the strength of Cross. And then we have a big clothesline. The strength and grit of Cross, I should add. Stomping a hole in the world champion's chest, going for a cover. And kick out of one. This is really Adrian's first big test as well, after defeating Braun Breaker for the world championship. Shot right to the midsection with that sledgehammer. I keep saying Cross, I mean Shield. Nonetheless, they're all the same bunch of hooded goons. And a nice combo there by the Destroyer. Continue with a Hurricane Rana. What the hell? Braun Breaker. I think we have our answer. Thought he was going to go after Shield. No, Adrian. Better watch out. He just hurt his knee. Breaker with a spear. Breaker with a spear has aligned himself with Hardcore Evolution, and Adrian just no-selling it, going right back to business. I think this does mean that Braun Breaker is a part of Hardcore Evolution. Adrian does not care, however. He is still in this matchup. Dodging him first, doesn't dodge the second. Big knee, and a big clothesline. Now eyeing the sledgehammer is Cross with a sledgehammer to the midsection, going for a quick cover on the champion. And a big kick out by Adrian. Can't believe we just saw Braun Breaker attack Adrian. Adrian didn't even seem to be phased. Just shows how dark Adrian has become Big Knee by Shield. Now going up top. And another knee plant in the face of the Destroyer. Cover 1, 2, and Adrian kicking out. Adrian, kick to the knee. Look at this Panama Sunrise in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and cross. Shield kicks out. Again, using that sledgehammer, trying to make sure Shield can't even walk. A reversal, but a wheelbarrow DDT, middle of the ring. And another big kick out. Adrian can't believe it. Adrian, nice combo. Lethal injection. Adrian up top, where he loves to go. Corkscrew to put it away. 1, 2, and 3. The world champion defies the odds once again.
Here is your winner, the Destroyer, Adrian!
Even with a spear from Braun Breaker, Adrian puts away the television champion, showing why he is on top of Unstoppable, despite leaving Testimony X. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, get ready for St. Valentine's Day Massacre as we are 2 weeks away. And as always, have a good night.